Hello and welcome to today's workshop, today's training. My name is Sterling McKinley, and I'm so excited that you're here. Today, we're talking about something that is so important. We're talking about setting up online shopping. It's so huge. Online shopping is key, and I like to say if your business is not selling online, if you're not taking credit cards, you're slowly dying. So today we're going to talk about how you can use Google's tools and services to sell your products and your goods online. So let's get started. So once again, here's the title: Setting Up and Protecting Your Online Shop. And today we'll talk about a lot of different topics, different carts that are out there that you can use, once again, all to sell online. So as usual, I like to get started and I like to make sure that you are with me. So let's do this. If you're ready to get started, I want you to type in hashtag money. Once again, if you're ready to get started, type in hashtag money and we'll get started. So I'll pause for a minute and give you a second to respond. But if you're ready to get started, type in hashtag money. So while you're doing that, let me tell you why I say hashtag money. Because selling online is about making money for your business. The days of just having a store, from just having a service, are gone. You have to be selling online. Why? Because if you sell online, you're open 24/7. Anybody in the world, anywhere can buy your product and your service. So selling online makes you more competitive. Thank you. Someone says money. Appreciate that. Sonia says money as well. Great. You got it. So that's the key. In order to make more money, you have to be accepting digital payments, credit cards, and you have to be selling online. You have to. You have to give your customers that option. And let me say, it's not even about selling online. That's great, but it's about giving your customers the options that they want. And customers have shown that they love online shopping. They love buying things online. And even if they don't buy online, they want to see a product. They want to see the features, the cost. And then they may come in store and buy that product. But it all starts online. So if you want to make more money, one way to do that is begin by selling, offering your products and your services online. And that's key. Not only products. Yeah, you can sell remote online, but also if you're a consultant, you can offer consulting online, training, teaching, coaching, all those things. So when you think about online services, just don't think about products. Think about services as well. All right, so here is today's agenda. So we're gonna keep things focused. We're not gonna go off on tangents, but really focus. So first, I just started and I continue it. We're gonna talk about why you need to sell online. And once again, in 2023, selling online is key. Next, we're gonna talk about how you can showcase your products with a business profile. Also, we'll talk about how to showcase products with the Google Merchant Center account. And also, we'll talk about how to sell online on Shopify. And then finish it out, we'll recap, and I'll give you additional resources for more information. So let me slow down here. Let me say also that this training is all about you, not about me. So if you have any questions or comments anytime during the webinar, please stop me and ask those because it's about you, making sure you have understanding. So anytime I'm talking, just drop your comments, your questions in the comment box. I'll stop and I'll respond to those questions. All right, so moving on. Why sell online? I started off saying it. If you want to make more money, you have to sell online. And also, your customers are online. They're looking for your product, your services. So why not offer them a way that they can choose to do business with you? That's why you need to be online. And also, your competition is online. So you have to be out online because if not, you're missing out on potential sales from your customers. So, a few stats for you to really drive home why online shopping is so important. First, shoppers go online first in 60% of their shopping occasions. 60%. So, on shopping, whether it's online or offline, it starts first. Somebody go online and doing a search. 60%. So, think about it. If you're not selling online, you're missing out on 60% potential customers. That's huge. The next step, once again, a search may start online, but guess what? It ends normally in an in-store visit. Let me say it again without stuttering. So my search starts online, but may end in store. That's huge. So once again, sometimes it's not even about online selling. It's about giving me the option and then having me come in store and buy that product or service. And also the last one, a survey found that 41% of shoppers buy online and pick up in store. Once again, especially after the pandemic, online shopping and store pickup is huge. So once again, giving your customers options. If I want to have it delivered to my store, to my house, if I'm going to order online and drop to your store, also that's an option. But once again, online commerce drives both online sales and offline sales. And that's something you have to remember as you go forward. I have some more stats for you. So, a survey found that 58% of purchases were prompted by something a shopper saw online. So, think about that. When you're online looking, you saw an ad, you saw a video, you saw an email, something that prompted you to be online and look for a search, look for a product. And also, 40% of shoppers surveyed confirmed that confirming inventory online before going to a store. That's so important. How many times have you gone to the store hoping they would have a product or a shirt, a hat, whatever? You get there and they don't have it. But now you can go online. You can see how much they have in store, what they have in quantity, and say, okay, the store in DC doesn't have that. Let me go to the store in Virginia. They have that. So once again, people are using online ordering to determine what stores they want to go to in person. Also, one thing I want to drive home is that your products can be showcased on Google. And here's the thing: there are over 140 touch points where somebody can see your product and your service. It can range from being on Google My Business, Google Shopping tab, Google Ads, Google Lens, Images, and Google Search. So once again, selling on Google, it's like a tree in a sense. You're going to be on all these places. So the customer doesn't have to only come to your website. They can see your product, your service on all these sites. So once again, that's more opportunities for them to click on your product, buy it, and then come to your website. And that's really key. It's all about visibility, being seen by your customers. I said this in our last training, but you have the greatest business in the world. You're great at what you do. But if people can't find you, they can't buy from you. So having an online store, selling online, having your products on Amazon is going to what? It's going to open up your company, your business to thousands to millions of people that want to buy your service. But the problem is they can't find you. But selling online, once again, and having a store on Google is going to open you up to so many customers that can come and buy from your business. Okay, so before I move on, we'll move on to how to showcase products on your business profile. I'm saying a lot. You kind of quiet. Are there any questions or comments about anything I said? Let me know. Drop those comments in the box below, and I'll be sure to answer your questions. So, are there any questions or comments about anything I just said? Okay, moving on. So once again, hopefully you have. Well, let me know. Type in yes or no. Do you have a Google My Business profile? If you have a Google My Business profile, type in yes. If you don't have one, type in no. Once again, if you have a Google profile, My Business profile, type in yes. If you don't have one, type in no. And while I wait for that, you should have one because it's a free way that your business can show up on Google and maps, in search, and products, images, other things. So having a Google profile is great. It's free and it's a way to get visibility for your business. So we're going to talk more about that. Sonia says yes. That's awesome. I will say too, The first step is having a profile, but next, Sonia, you want to make sure that you are updating your profile with new pictures, with your products, with your service offerings. Think of your profile as a mini website. You're constantly adding things to your website. So your profile of Go My Business is the same way. You have to be updating that because one thing I'll say is the way it works, sometimes your customer's first impression is going to be with your profile. So you want to make sure that profile is filled out completely with everything you offer, everything that you do. Why? Because that's the thing that will get them to come back to your website or call you for service. So that's great, Son. You have a website, you have a profile on My Business, but make sure that you're updating that profile. So if you have one, here's a picture on the screen. So talk about your business profile on Google. So retailers can add products to the business profile. And what's great is customers can see products details by clicking on the product catalog from the products posted on the carousel. So once again, here's the image. So I'll see somebody's Google profile here on the right, and I'll come over here. These are the products they offer. So once again, it's putting your products in front of your customers, and that's so key because people are going online. They're looking for products. They're looking for service. They're looking for solutions, and by having your shopping your products, your services on your Google profile, you're showing those customers what you do. Okay, now we're going to talk about having your products on Google Merchant Center. Once again, this is another form of e-commerce shopping. It's free to set up, and today we'll go through that. But you want to have your products featured on Google Merchant Center. Why? Because going back to the slide I showed you earlier, you can be on all of Google's products. You can be on search, you can be on ads, you can be on maps, you can be in Google Lenses, all of that. So having your products on Google Merchant Center is really going to help your business. So this is kind of how it looks, and I'll share my screen so you can get an idea of how it looks as well. So right here, this is Google Merchant Center. So you see here, it's free to sign up, and once again, you see how it works. It's going to give you a shopping
Hundreds of millions.
on your website. Scroll down here, see how you can set it up. And today we're gonna go through that, how to add products and how they can appear on Google listings. And once again, like I said, your products can appear everywhere. They can appear in search, they can appear in maps, YouTube, shopping images, they can appear everywhere. Just like this. So let's go back to the slides. So the first step is to go to Merchant Center and to add your store and make sure your items are available on Google. Once again, you'll see the listing and search results. And let me show you that. So let's say I go here to Google and we type in shoes. This is what I mean. So this is Google Merchant Center. So you see how it's taking products from different stores and showing them on our screen. That's so key and not so easy. Once again, it's about visibility. It's letting you see what stores have the product you want. Another thing about it, you can go here to nearby, and now it's going to show you stores that are nearby you that have them in stock. So once again, this is so key. So this is saying if you live near the store, it's going to show the closest store that has the product that you want. That's amazing. It might not be to you, but that is amazing. I can go online, I can type in what I want, and Google can tell me where I can find that product at, the best price, and what place has that in stock. That's amazing. So also you can show up down here in Google Maps as well. Also Google Shopping tab. We talked about that. Your shoes also can show up here. Once again, this is great. I can click this. I can go right to your website, and I can buy something. That's amazing. Once again, you are putting people where they want to be, and that's the great thing about Google. Google people come to Google because they want to achieve something. They want to find something. So If you can put your product, your services in front of customers when they're looking for it, that's amazing. Because now it's like, oh, you read my mind. That's what I want. I wanted shoes. You show me shoes. You show me where they're located. Now I can click that and I can take action. So once again, it's all about that. Google search is about when customers are having an intent to buy or purchase, they type in a query, a search, and then Google shows them your product, your service. And then that's when a sale can be made. So let's go back. I just showed you. Also, there's the Google Shopping tab. Once again, click on that tab. You can see all the different things for your category, where they're listed, or they're shopped at, where they're sold. It's great. Also, like I showed you, Google Images. I'll show you again, but right here, it's pulling up pictures of different shoes nearby. This is all done through Google. This is amazing. So your product and your service, you can be in the same pages as Nike, as Under Armour, whoever is competing in your field, in your brand, you can show up with them on Google. Also with Google Lens. So if you would take out your cell phone and you would take a picture of something, a shoe or a camera or a microphone, whatever, it can show you via Google Lens that product and where you can buy that. So once again, another way that you can be searched online and people can find your products and your services. Also, Google Shopping ads are great. And I say ads are great if you have the budget. You can pay to have your ads listed on Google. And the great thing about it, your ads will show the photo, the title, the price, and the story as well. And that's amazing. So let me go here and let me show you that again. So right here, these are ads for different shoes. Once again, this is great. You can pay to have your product listed on here, and people can see where you're at. Hey, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Once again, if you have any questions or comments, just feel free to drop those in the chat box, and I'll be sure to answer your questions or your comments. So thanks for joining us. But yeah, once again, all your products can be viewed right here over in Google. Once again, giving you a better chance, a bigger opportunity of being found by your customer. And then really that's what online marketing is about. We're talking about building your online store today, but it's really about being found by your customer. It's about how can you be found by the people that are looking for your product and your service. And not only found, what online shopping does is about ease of use. Your customers want a business that is easy to do business with. A few weeks back, me and my family went to a local fair, and there was food trucks. And me and my wife were wondering, oh man, who takes credit cards and who doesn't? And it's amazing in 2023, with all the services from Square to PayPal to Cash App, everything, there are still some merchants out here that only accept cash. Think about that. Only accept cash. And they're losing sales. People come to those merchants, only cash, and they leave. Why? Because people now are doing things digitally. They're using credit cards, using those services. So the same goes for online. If you're not selling online, you're missing out on tons of potential customers. Why? Because people want to do business with you, and they want to do it in the easiest way. And let me tell you this. The company that is the easiest to do business with is going to win the sale. If I had to drive all the way across town and come to your store to view your products and buy it online, I'm not doing that. The company that makes it easy for me to shop, easier for me to find something, is a company that's going to win my business. So once again, that's why it's important to sell online. Not only you can make more money, more sales, but it's about ease of use. And your customers are about that. They want to do business with companies that are digital savvy, that are tech savvy, that are easy to do business with. And there's an old saying out, there's a book actually, don't make me think. Your customers, don't make them think. Make it easy for them to give them your money. They want to give you money. Online shopping, taking digital payments, makes it easy for you to get their money. Once again, I want to buy something from you. Don't make me have to write a check. Don't make me have to go to ATM and get cash. Don't make me have to do fill out a form and mail order. No. If you wanted my money, make it easy for your customers to give the money to you. All right. So I'm doing a lot of talking here. I like to check in and see how I'm doing. So from 1 to 5, rate me. If this is a great training, you're learning a lot, type in 5. If this is so, type in 0. Once again, if this is great, type in 5. If this is so, type in 0. Once again, it's webinar. This training is all about you. And I want to make sure that I'm doing the best job I can. So let me know how I'm doing. Give me some feedback. Okay, Sonia types in 5. Appreciate that. Anybody else? Any more 5s out there? Okay, well, if you don't comment, I'll take that as a 5. so I appreciate that. So we'll be going with the presentation. So now we're talking about how you can set up Google Merchant Center. This is really key. And the cool thing about it is if you already have a Gmail account, a YouTube account, you already have access to Google Merchant Center. So the great thing about Google is it's in their ecosystem. If you have a Gmail address, you can set this up pretty easy. So I'll walk you through that. So the first step is one, of course, to create an account. The next step is to upload products. And the third thing is now you go to show your products across Google. Now I'm going to walk you step by step how to do that. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Google Merchant Center. You see a picture on the screen. I'll show you one right here on my screen as well. Is the site. When you get here, you simply want to click well, I already have a Gmail account, but if you don't have one, click sign up. I have one already. We'll just click sign in. And we'll hit sign in to Merchant Center. Let that load. Now, let's see what happens. After you do that, you need to enter your business info. Once again, that's your descriptions, your about a statement about who you are. So let's log in and see on a live view. So we want to add in our business description. Give me 1 second while I pull that up. Okay, well, I can't find it now, but once again, enter your business description, talking about your business. It has your title. It has the location of your store, all the information about your business. That's you want to put that. And it's so important if you're in Merchant Center or any other account profile to fill out the form completely, because in your customer's mind, a complete profile means more. So if you have an account on Facebook, have an account on YouTube, whatever, fill it out all the way, because that builds a trust. So when I can see you have a phone number, I can see your face, you have a picture, a description, you have an email number, an email address for customer service, all that stuff builds credibility in your customer's mind. So you want to offer as much information you can about your business when setting your account up. Next, you want to select checkout options. So customers can check out on your website, on Google, or they can come to your local store. Next, you want to provide additional information. So once again, what do you use? Are you using Shopify, PayPal? You can choose which one you're using, and that can be used as your shopping cart when your customers buy something. Also, you can allow them to, you can opt in to email, once again, for your customers, and also feel free to agree to the terms of service as well. Once you do that, you want to simply hit create account. Once that's done, now this is the overview of what you see when you're on Google Merchant Center. So you're going to see your overview, you see your products, and you see your performance. All right, the next step you have to do, you have to verify your business. So if you want your customers to see your product and your service, you have to verify on your website, your local store that you're an actual business. So what you want to do is go to the verification options. You can choose Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, or on your website. Once again, you need to confirm that you're a real business. Um, and that is a great way to do that. So once again, you want to claim that when you sign up. Next one is adding products. This is very important because it's all about that. If you don't have products, you don't have a store. So you can add individual products or you can add multiple products. And let me show you kind of how that works. So over here, you'll navigate on the left hand side and click on products. And then you can add your products right here. So once again, that's a simple way you can add products to your merchant account. Now, the final step is finishing up. So you wanted to use Google Sheets if you can to the import option. So you can have a template or upload a 16 spreadsheet. And this is also a faster way to upload more information because if you have one or two products, that's easy to add by hand. But if you have 10, 20, 30 products, it may be easier to use a Google Sheet to upload those products, those descriptions, and also prices. So now think about your products. They're eligible now to appear on Google. Think about where they will appear. So once again, they can appear on Shopify. They could be on PayPal. They can be in Google Search. They could be in the Google Shopping tab, Google Ads, Google Images or Lenses. All these different places now your products can be seen. So one think about it. Instead of having just one place you can be seen, now you can be seen across the internet in multiple places. And once again, that's so powerful. I give the example always of the phone book. Back in the day, we had phone books, and they were these thick yellow books. And think about it, they were 20,000 pages in the phone book. If you ran one ad in the phone book, you had one chance, and 20,000 are getting found. Now, what if you add 10, 20, 30, 40 ads in a phone book? The chance of you being found went up. And it's the same with your store. If you're only in one place, you have a chance of getting found, but it's pretty low. But if you're selling in multiple places customer can find you, guess what? Now the potential for sales is going to increase. Why? Because it's about visibility. You're increasing visibility for your brand. Kind of like this training I'm doing now. We're on different networks. So you can view this on Facebook. You can view this on LinkedIn. You can view this on YouTube and Twitter. So we're in 4 separate locations. And by being in different locations, guess what? The people viewing this training is going to increase. Why? Because we're in multiple places. So it's the same for your store. Being on Google Merchant, you can now have your products, your services across the internet viewable to your customers in multiple places. So selling online on Shopify. Shopify is an online commerce tool. It's a way to sell different products and different services. So to the attendees out there watching this webinar now, who currently is selling online? And if you are online, type in the chat what shopping cart you use. Shopify, PayPal, what do you use? So before I hop into this topic, I want to find out who is currently now selling on Shopify. Just type in the comment box and let me know where you're selling products online. Okay, well, one popular place is Shopify, and we'll talk more about that. So, selling online on Shopify, we'll talk about a few things now. One, we'll give you an introduction to Shopify, how it works, how it's set up. Next, we'll talk about getting started. Once again, how to set up your account with pricing, the billing, your product, your services. And then next, we'll talk about how to connect your account to Google. So to give you some numbers here, there are 1 million merchants on Shopify, 1 million companies, businesses on Shopify. It's amazing. Also, they're in 175 countries. And also, every year, there are 155 billion dollars sold on Shopify. That's a lot. So e-commerce, it works. People are making money out there. I see some of you commented. You were on LinkedIn and Facebook. That's awesome. So more stats on Shopify. So getting started, Shopify allows you to sell your products on your own personalized e-commerce site. Kind of like here, we have one here called the Spice House. So getting started, the first thing you want to do is enter your email address, and I'll give you a live look at that. So this is a live page Shopify to get started. Yeah, the first thing you would do is you would type in your email address. So let me type in mine. Hit start for free. And then the next screen comes up. So on the screen, you want to tell about your business. So the first thing you want to do is you want to give them an idea. Let's get started. Which best describes you? So let's say we're just starting off. We'll say that I'm just starting. We'll click next. Now you see kind of a questionnaire in a sense. And once again, all these questions are very good. You should be sure to answer them because it's going to help you build your store. It will suggest things to you based on how you answer these questions. So let's say we have an online store. We sell social media. And let me make the screen a little bit bigger so you all can see what I'm saying. All right, a little bigger. And also let's say that we have an existing website. Let's choose that. Then hit next. And now it's asking us which social channels do you want to sell on. Okay, we'll sell on Facebook and Instagram and hit next. That question is, what do you plan to sell first? I want to sell digital products. I want to sell services like coaching, consulting, I'm doing now, and also I'm going to sell products make myself. Then click next. Location, we're in the United States, so we'll choose that. And now I need to create an ID, so we'll use our Google ID to sign in with that. Getting all set up. And now we're signed in. So we go back to the slides. This walks you through what we're just talking about. Once again, so now we're getting signed into our account and getting started. We'll kind of do a review of kind of the layout of Shopify and tell you where you need to go and what you need to do. So it's still loading. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so this Shopify right here, once again, let me make this a little bit bigger if I can so you all can see it. But you have different options here. Once again, they have a startup guide. Use a startup guide because it's going to make it easier to set up your account that way. So the first thing we see here is, of course, adding products. So we want to do that. So let's click add product. And products are easy to add. So products can be set up. They can be physical or digital products. They can be set up in variants. So you can sell 1, 2, 3, a whole set. The cool thing too about this is you can set up inventory. And this is what I was saying earlier about before I drop the store now, I go online and view the inventory. So you can let somebody know how many items you have. I have 10 of these months or 12. of these glasses. You can enter that quantity in your inventory so you can track it. Also, if you have things grouped in collections, so glasses or dishes would be together, all those things can be imported in your products. So let me show you a live view of that. So right here, these are the products we have right here. So first, the title, and we'll just put in this car for now. So car, of course, description, tell what it is. We'll just type in fast car in media. So this is great because you want to show people what you are selling. So let's just choose a picture to show. And we'll choose a picture of me just for demonstration purposes. Upload that. Now you see the picture image show up. Pricing. What's the price of your image? The price of your car. So let's say this car costs $19.99. Put that in. 19.999. And there is tax on this item, so we'll keep that checked. And next one, inventory. So we have, let's say 25 of these cars. We'll put in that. Also, we'll click the option, continue to sell out of stock. That way, customers can see it. They can always order it. We can do a back order or so on. Also, you come up with shipping. So you can put in your shipping rates here. Or if it's a digital product, you can put that in here. And of course, if it's digital, they won't put any shipping costs. Put that in as well. Different variants. Like I said, there are different sizes. So it could be a red car. It could be a blue car. It could be a size, a color, material, a style. Put all those in. So let's say large. And when you're done, click save. And now we have added our first product here. So if you go here back to products, we can see car is now a product. So let's click on that and let's see it. And we still have to design our store, so it looks kind of plain, but this is what you see now. You see a picture of me. It's supposed to be a car. Selling it for $20, size large. You see a quantity here. And the person can buy now. So what I love about Shopify, it is that easy to get your product online. So all you need is a picture of your product, a description, a title, the cost for it, the quantity, and you can sell. That is how easy it is to sell online. So once again, showing you that there is no reason for you not to be selling online. It's that easy. It costs little to nothing. And just like I showed you, it can be a physical product or it can be a digital product. So it can be a coaching service. It can be some kind of service that's offered virtually. It doesn't have to be a physical product. It's just that easy to set up your store on Shopify. Once you got any questions about what I said, just feel free to type those questions in the chat box, and I'll be sure to answer those questions. Okay, now moving on to how to connect to Google. And once again, it's all about having your product, your services in different places. So next, we'll show you that. So give me 1 second. Let me pull it up and show you how to connect this to Google. So it's pretty easy. What you want to do is go on the left-hand menu. You want to scroll down to sales channels. When you see sales channels, you can choose. There's a few options. Let me show you that. So this is a view right here. Let me zoom in again. This is small. So you can choose where you want to have listed. Sonia, it's a few questions. Thank you. It says, how do I add this legal services? Um, Same thing again. So, what are you selling? Is it consultation? Do you want somebody to sign up? If we go back to our products here, you really just have to get an understanding of what do you want to sell here. So let's go back to this product here. Let's edit it right here. So you do Legal Shield, I'm familiar with, but give me an idea of what you would sell. Um, Let me Google it real quick. Let's see what we can find. Okay, looking up Legal Shield now, online prepayment services. So I'm not sure how your system is set up, how you sell things, but on that site now, there's several different ways to do it, several coverages, plans. It really depends. Now, I'm pretty sure this has to be done through their website, but you could link here. You could set up a consultation. You might have to be a little creative about how you sell things. Um, yeah, you say, well, I sell memberships and also becoming an associate with me. Right, and I'm not sure if Legal Shield offers some kind of online portal. There may be some way you can set up your own kind of portal, do that, and do it that way because it might be kind of hard to connect two systems. So I would first I would ask Legal Shield. They may offer some kind of website that has options where people can sign up for your service and payments, or if not, they might have some more information about how you connect your store with that. But I would ask Shopify, I would ask Legal Shield how you can add that easiest to your website. So I would do that. So going back once again, Shopify. Once again, sales channel. We have so many options here. We can do one. We can have a online store. Um, and once again, here we can set up an online store. Now it's a template, but we can customize it with themes. We can do point of sale as we have somebody come to the store and buy a product. Also, there's a buy button. You could embed that on a website, and also the option set up through Facebook and Instagram as well. Yeah, so you have your own website. That's probably the best way to do that is to do it through the website because I'm sure it has to connect with their system and so on. But there's still ways you can use Shopify to sell things for your business. I'm not sure what else you do, but once again, consultations and so on, it could be done through that. Or you could use Shopify almost as a lead form where the price to buy something could be free. So they could put in their information, their email address, their name, and you could send them a PDF that has more information about Legal Shield as well. So once you go through all these steps and you finish installing, you will have connected your Google Ads account and Google Channel account all together. And next thing you can do is set a budget and get started. Um, just that easy. So we have about 15 minutes left. Any questions or comments about anything I said? Any questions or comments about any service you're using online to sell now? Whether that's Shopify, PayPal, or some other service. If so, type those questions in the comments and I'm sure to respond to. So let me know. what question you have about online selling or about online commerce, and I'll be sure to answer those questions. All right, so there's no questions. I'll begin to wrap up. But before I do that, I'll say once again, the year is 2023. Your brand has to be. Thank you, Sonia, for being here. Thank you for your questions and your comments. But your brand has to be online. You have to be selling digital products, physical products online. Why? Because this world is digital, and especially due to the pandemic, we all just fell in love with our cell phones even more. We could order food from here. We could order clothes, Amazon, Target, whatever it is, could be done from our phone. And even now that the world is returning back to normal, people still want to order things online. So if your business doesn't have online selling, I can't buy online from your store, you're missing out. Why? Because your competitors have that. So if you're still not convinced you should be online selling, your competitors, they're online. So if I come to your website, I want to buy something, you don't have an online store. Guess what? I'm hitting the back button. I'm going to Google and I'm finding a store that I can buy something online. So it's all about that. It's about not losing out on sales, not losing out on customers. That's what online selling and having an online store can do for you. And also, I said it earlier, is about making it easy to do business with your company. If your customer has to think, if they have to guess, if they have to search on how to give you their money, they're probably not going to do it. They're probably going to leave your store. Once again, go back to Google and find a store that it's easy to do business with. That's easy to buy things. That's what people want. People want ease of use. And also the beauty of selling online is there's no hours. There's no 9 to 5. There's no close on Sundays or holidays. Selling online is 24/7, 365, anywhere in the world. So once again, you expand your options to grow. Think about it. If you're selling from 9 to 5, that's your 8 hour window. That's it. But now that you're selling online, you're open 24 hours a day. So think about it. As a business owner, you now can be making sales on the weekend when you're closed, when you're asleep. Like that's real money. That's what I want to get to. I want to make money automatically. And once again, online selling is a way to do that. And not only that, it's about being available when your customers want to buy. So maybe I'm at work during the day. I was at my kid's game. I was at court. I don't know where I was. I wasn't ready to buy then. But it's all about being ready when your customers are ready. So when that customer's doing a search 10 o'clock at night looking for that product or service and they come to your website, they want to have that option to buy the thing now. They want to wait till the next day to when you open again. They want to buy the thing now. And here's the thing too, I always say that your customers are very impatient. I'm a customer too. I'm not gonna wait. You know, it's like when you go to the grocery store. You're in a line, and there's 5 lines open, and you go from line to line trying to get out of the store faster. And most of the time, guess what? You don't get out of the store faster. It still takes 10 minutes to go to checkout, but in your mind, you're gravitating to the thing that is easiest, that is fastest. So it's the same way. That's how your customer thinks when they come to your website. So if they call you, if they send an email to you at 10 o'clock at night, they're not going to sit around waiting for you to call out the next day. Guess what? They find other stores that have shopping carts, that have emails. And even if you see email, they're not stopping. They're going to send 5 other emails back to these other companies asking about the service or their product. And once again, I believe many times the company that wins, get to sell, is the company that responds the fastest or is selling online because it's easy. I want to wait. I can do it now while it's on top of mind. So it's all about that. And it's about being in line with your customers. And that's what technology is now. There's always going to be some new app, some new website there'll be some kind of new online service. There's always something new. Think about it. It started off with billboards, then it went to the phone, then went to video, then where we're at now. Things always change. There's also could be change in marketing, in sales, and how you reach your customer. But the key for you to do is to keep up with your customers. So if this was back in the 1950s, yeah, you need a phone. When the fax was big in the 80s, yeah, you needed a fax machine. You needed that. And now in 2023, selling online, having a website, being found on Google, it's not optional. That's the way your customers is choosing to communicate with your business. They're using Google to find products and services in the company. So if you're not on Google, if you're not online, you're not virtual, you don't accept payments online, you don't have an online store, you're missing out on tons of potential customers. And once again, that's why you have to be online. That's why you have to have a store for your business. Why? Because your customers are there. Give them what they want. All right, so enough of me preaching. Thank you so much for joining us today for a webinar talking about online commerce, how to set up your store. Join us here next Thursday at 1 p.m. We're talking more about Google's tools, products, and services, and how you can use those things to grow your business. So definitely be here next week. We'll talk more about that. We're talking next week about email marketing. We're talking about how you can use I'm going blank now. How you can use MailChimp, how you can use any email software, once again, to reach customers and show up in their inbox. So before I leave, let me give you a few resources. So first, if you want to find out more about growing your business online, there's a free resource by Google that can help you do that. Simply visit g.co/growmystore. You can receive quick and easy evaluation of your current online store and it'll let you know what you need to change to make it better for your customers. Once again, this is a free service that's going to evaluate your current store and let you know what you need to change. Simply visit g.co/growmystore. Also, if you want more free information, tools, and training, visit google.com/grow. Once again, for more free training about tools and services, simply visit google.com/grow. Also, if you want more training like this, or you want to sign up for our next training next Thursday, we're talking about email marketing, simply visit usblackchambers.org. Once again, I'm saying that clearly, usblackchambers.org. They have so many different trainings on there, just like this, from digital marketing to securing finance to sales to contracting, everything. Visit that website, usblackchambers.org, and sign up for more events. Also, if you came in late to the webinar, if I spoke too fast, if you missed something, this webinar is streamed on demand. So once again, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn. Simply go to the US Black Chambers page and you'll find a copy of the video. So once again, I hope this was helpful. I hope this was informative. And I'll say it again, get online, sell online. If you don't have a physical product, fine, sell a digital product. So once again, I want to thank you for your time, and I'll see you on next Thursday at 1 o'clock when we talk more about how to use email marketing to grow your business. Take care. Goodbye.